Halo, welcome bro to Arnold Series di UKAUMAK channel. Kali ini gue Gaya akan membimbing kalian ke dalam kasus yang akan kita pecahkan. Consul. Jadi pas kemarin live streaming terakhir kita itu adalah Consul. Sekarang kita akan menyelesaikan kasus di Consul kali ini. Oke. Jadi kita si Phelps ini sudah naik pangkat ya bro. Udah naik pangkat jadi kasat lantas. Kayak kasat lantas juga. Jadi lantas bro. Yang mengurus lalu lintas gitu lah.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Check forward. Okay, kita langsung ke TKP. Masih beko.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones on those. Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Mouthpiece store strips off made grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Ada koran. Langsung saja kita ke TKP masih beko.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Kita ke lokasinya. Ayo beko.
Go left now.
You hear about Adrian?
Slow down.
Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that.
Left, coming up.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him out. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
Ini salah gue saja, bro.
From experience.
Ya. Kita naik atas.
Take the next left.
Dan kita sudah mencapai TKP di Prospekta.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Oke. Kita akan memeriksa mobil yang dibiarin ini. Oke. Plat nomornya nggak ada.
Let's use the registration to trace the owner.
Oke, banyak nggak ada juga.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Oke. Oh, yang ini apa? Oh, kuncinya pecah, bro. Pecah. Ini
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Kedutaan Argentina, bro, yang punya berarti Argentina Embassy. PR706. Oke, ini plat nomornya PR706. Oke. Jadi
Empty.
kosong. Guys, ya. Di sini ada. Oh,
Combination wrench.
the way, bros.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Oke.
I don't think so.
Oh, ini gak berhubungan. Kita tanya dulu si Pak Jacob.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Oke. Sepertinya
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Oke, mobil pencurinya Portugal.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Kita pakai ini ya. Tapi meragukan sih. Bukan truth berarti. Tapi nggak, kalau lie nggak ada bukti bahwa dia ke situ gitu. Paling kita udah dulu.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
No.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Ya Pak, jangan ngegas dong. Oke.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Meyakinkan sih wajahnya. Kayak yang jawaban pertama, kayak yang pertanyaan pertama tadi.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Bentar. Ini kayak pertanyaan kedua, bro. Ragu orang. Benar, ragu.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Ini ada barang yang dari mobil. Bentuk Juan Francisco Valdez, John Madsen.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
William Dewey. Oh, bro.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Nah, si Dewey itu tadi yang punya ikan kunci. Kunci apa sih namanya? Bukti tadi lah.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Punya ini tak? French ini, si Dewey.
You coming? We need a game well, Phelps.
Oke. Kita akan, tadi ada fitur menelpon. Oke. Kita akan coba.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Oke.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb.
Oke. Kirain dan Madsennya yang
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective.
Oke.
A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
You have him brought in.
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can.
Oke, jadi kita
Thanks,
kayak ke kantor dulu, ke polisi dulu. Kita akan ke si
Can you
Valdez.
cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle
Di
impounded?
tadi buku.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Valdez tadi ya.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I heard this is a triple homicide. Is that true?
Kita ke polisi dulu. Come on, bro. Bengkol awal gitu.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy. Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Gimana?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Oh. You bro. Ini kayak.
Put them down in my staff.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Tadi. Ya, intuisi kayak orang kurang yakin ya. Ini bilangnya dia ngurus sekretaris gitu. Intuisi deh.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Kurang yakin sih, sama pasti sama. Beda questionnya sama yang pertanyaan pertama.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General?
Yeah,
Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Soalnya ini ada satu pasti bakal kepake nih.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring the bells.
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Boy,
You're a real asshole,
true?
you know that? That bum took a swipe at me.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
This guy's got screwed.
Berarti ke si Dewey. Dia udah punya bukti ya.
Next right. Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant. You'll be taking the next right. English, please. See this?
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose. Right up ahead.
That is right.
This officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211. The shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Ayo gimana anjir? Nah, ada cukup backyard, police station. Oke, kita 2 kali di sini, 2 kali di sini. Dua.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new Model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Oke, siap. Pak Dewi.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is.
Oh, bukan.
That's not right.
Oh, oke, berarti kunci merah, bro. Tadi badan kunci merah.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Oh, Delgado, bro.
Doesn't look like anything.
Ya?
Nope.
Oke.
take a smarter man than me to connect that. Nothing significant.
Okay. Bisa lagi. Ada grup.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Oke, dia gado ya.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Oke, sebenarnya nggak ada, bro. Oh, oke. Plat nomor.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
It's done. Let me see the way.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Oke, dia gak tahu Pades, tapi pas interview sendiri sama Pades, kita interview tadi sama Pades tahu atau nyebut mention lah Dwi.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had. Now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Kekooperatif
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Dia nge-hire.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
Hire apa?
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey, you're missing your calling.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Nah, ke menggerebek si Delgado, bro. Jauh gak sih? Lumayan sih. Kita belok kiri. Kita langsung skip aja ya bro.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Easter egg GTA. Grand Theft Autos.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Gimana ini? Ada dia. Salah satu bro. Kita di mana?
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Odd man out. The kill sleep. Okay, bro.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Delgado.
Here he is. Apartment 3.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Would you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Sarapannya dua, berarti
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? Should have cleared up.
belum lama, bro.
Hasn't given me anything to go on. Don't think this is anything.
difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
What?
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Ada ya? Argentina. Iya. Oh anjir, iya. Channel 6.
Diplomatic license plates.
Dari sini lagi. Mana bro? Oh iya. Record.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Beres ya. Kita interview, kita interogasi Bibian.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him.
Oh, okay.
He has his honor, no?
That's why I have trust issue with that wanita, bro. Nakastarla si Pades, bro.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Oh, jadi si Pades tuh ngegituin cowok banyak anjir. Yesus banget anjir kalau gitu. Dia teh si Gabriel tuh nunjukin bahwa dia teh cowok gitu, gak mau dicewekin anjir. LGBT sejak lama.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
3 nights. Bohong banget anjir. Itu
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Piring sarapan ada 2.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Nah, gitu kan lu tinggal di rumah si ini, bro. Yes.
Then tell us where he is.
Mana?
If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last week. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fire.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Okay.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Pot merah. Anjay, balapan bro. Kita ikut balapan.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one swings up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to steal off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Ow! Anjay.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Maksudnya anjir, jadi Delgado tuh nolak di gitu-gituin lah. Maksimalnya itu.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Ya cepet anjir. Orang mobil polisi, mobil default.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Mana mana?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That Detective Phelps is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Shit. Jadi si Valdez tuh gimana tuh? Perkosa cowok yang buku-buku daftar itu teh kayak alamat gitu teh. Nama-nama cowok itu teh yang dari di awal. Dan itu terus gue lagi ini anak-anak yang diperkosa dia, cowok-cowok yang diperkosa si Valdez. Anjir. So that was it, bro. Untuk seri.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Cute. Good for you, Jack.
Are they cute? My sisters, Hank.
Attention!
Final inspection before liberty.
Mamang Kelso.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. Bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
So that was it, bro. Thank you sudah menonton untuk seri episode ketiga dari Noire series dari UKAUMAK. Nanti episode keempat. Oke, untuk episode keempat kita akan lanjut entah live stream atau record seperti ini. See you when I see you. Dadah.